Muscle testing for remedies. It's just a magic trick, like other magic tricks.
Street magicians who claim they can do
Watch
this for real.
He's going to levitate.
Wow, he's floating off the roof. Well, it certainly looks like he's floating, but that could be an illusion.
It's a trick.
Let's watch some more.
It's not real, it's a trick. You see, and muscle testing for remedies, it's a magic trick. They apply more pressure to make you look weak and a little less pressure to make you look strong. And they do it unconsciously. They believe it, but it is really not validated, verified, has passed no double-blind test. Validation and verification of claims. This is distinctly the law. You see, it looks real,
He's now hovering over
but it's
the
not.
building.
It just looks, it
Invisible means
appears
of
to
force.
be real.
This
It
actually
appears
does
to
look
be
pretty
real.
freaky.
It is not real. He's not really flying. It's just appearances. It's not real. And a therapist must know what they are testing. It fails all double-blind tests. When the therapist knows what he's testing, his unconscious then decides to apply more pressure or less pressure to make you weak or strong. And he does this all so he can sell you a remedy and make you think you need it.
Truck running over the magician. Penn and Teller performed this astonishing trick and then revealed the secret right after. Essentially, Penn ran over his partner Teller with a truck, who was unprotected. Teller managed to stand back up right after and was unharmed.
It's a trick. It's not real. It just appears to be real. You think it's real, but that doesn't make it real. We need validation, verification. You see, when it comes down to the muscle testing, it just appears to be real.
The trick behind this trick was that the truck had counterweights weighing it down on the other side, making the side on top of Teller essentially weightless.
You see, this muscle testing, it just appears to work. Now, when we're talking about muscle testing for the strength of a muscle, that's different. That's real kinesiology. But when you're using the kinesiology to do remedy testing or therapy localization like this, there's no science. This has to be validated and verified. Just because it appears to work does not make it real. We have to validate and verify these type of ideas when we're dealing with patients and medical claims.
Walking on water. Criss Angel continues to stun audiences in Las Vegas with his tricks, one of which he was walking on water in the middle of a hotel pool.
He's not really walking on water. It's a trick. And she's not really telling whether you need a supplement or not. It's a trick. It's a chicanery. It's not real. It's not validated, verified. When we do testing, we find out that you cannot tell what's going on inside that bottle. When they test 20 things, they do not get 19 positive results.
Dangling from the top of this crane is a set of very thin aircraft cables, the same kind used to make Peter Pan fly on Broadway and in theaters across the country and around the world. Concealed beneath the magician's jacket is a specially designed harness that has been used on stage for decades.
The trick, while it looks amazing, is pretty simple. There are plexiglass pillars under the water that cannot be seen or detected by the naked eye or camera, thus making it seem like Criss is Jesus himself.
The trick, while it looks amazing, is actually pretty simple. You see, they just pretend to know what they're doing. They pretend that they know what the substance it is and that this substance should make you strong, this one should make you weak. It's all done at an unconscious level. They can't do it with an actual weight, and it fails every double-blind test. In order for this to be true, they should be able to test things without knowing what they are and get 19 out of 20 correct responses. And if they do that, they might get 1 or 2 correct responses, but when it comes to actually fully validating, verifying this muscle testing art, the point probe art, the Ouija board, all those other things, it falls short. Now, alternative therapists need to think about the sales claims and about validation, about evidence. They need to think about this stuff before they do this type of work and just from somebody's idea because it appears to work. See, that's what a magic trick is. It appears to work. You have the illusion. Well, the illusion is just not real. It's a chicanery. It's a lie. Stories are not verification. In fact, the point probe has been found to be fraudulent by the FDA. You see, stories are not studies. You need to substantiate, validate, statistical analysis, peer-reviewed independent studies. See, you have to really validate and verify. It's what we like to call evidence-based medicine, through the process of proper validation verification, which means double-blind studies, ethic review committees, all these other different things. Before we practice arts that really are magic tricks, we need to understand that validation and verification of claims is the law.